What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Panda here, and today we have a special fun day. We have got the shinies. We love the shinies. We have 2 times sacreds and a 10 times for Mishinaki, the new Shadowkin legendary, who looks really fun. And we also have it coinciding with a champion chase tournament for the fusion. Now, I am not going to be going for the fusion. I've already made that decision because of a couple reasons. One, Morrigan is a good-looking champion, but I don't know if it's a champion that I think is going to make any crazy changes to my account. And I just don't have a lot of the resources necessary in order to do this fusion. So I've basically conceded that I'm going to pull my sacred shards here during the 2 times. We'll see what we get, and depending on how close we are, we may push for these 2 legendary books, because they are very rare to come by, and I could definitely use them on my account. So we're gonna go ahead, and we also saved our clan boss opening for you guys, so you guys can see what we got here. It was double spirit yesterday, so we got an ancient, so I was only able to get the 3rd chest here, so nothing special from here, but we do have the top chest on Ultra Nightmare. There we go. That is good. An epic book and a sacred. That is insane luck. That's awesome. Let's see if we can get something else good. And a void shard. We'll take that. We will take that. 3 shards. 1 of each shard type and an epic book is awesome. It's definitely a great start to the day. We'll come in and do our battles there soon. But like I said, we are going to be pulling some sacreds. So I want to kind of talk a little bit about the champions I'm looking for. So right now my focus is pretty much entirely on faction wars. So Banner Lords, a Stag Knight would be amazing. We are going to be getting Archmage Helmet here in just a couple days. We're at 90 of 100 fragments, and Doom Tower just reset. So hopefully we'll be able to pick up this Archmage Helmet here in the next couple days. A Stag Knight would be amazing, and really any of these legendaries just to fill that last slot. A Saltus would be great for some damage, etc. For High Elves, I feel pretty confident with my High Elves team right now. There's not much. For Epics, I would like to pick up a Royal Guard for Hydra, you know, and other max HP nukes. But the Legendaries, there are some that I definitely wouldn't be mad about, but nothing that I'm like, oh, I absolutely need this champion. Sacred Order, Martyr, Cupidus, I could definitely get on board with either of those. For the epics, I mean, a Mordecai, a Deacon would be nice, but other than that, nothing really crazy popping out for me. For Barbs, a Valkyrie would be really cool. I would be okay with picking up a Contra, you know, or something like that. A Farakin would be great for the epics. And then we move down to Orcs, and Orcs, again, I feel pretty confident with my Orcs so far, but I definitely wouldn't be mad if I were to pick up someone like a Kreela, you know, or an Iron Brago, or a Vrask would probably be the next best option for sure. An epic Vrask would be amazing. Skinwalkers, we definitely could use a lot of help in the Skinwalkers faction for sure. Really picking up any of these strong Skinwalkers would be awesome. A Longbeard I'd be okay with. Picking up, you know, a Snick Tracker, a Brockus for some damage, a Ragash. Any of those would be really nice. Lizardmen, a Nekmothar is probably my most wanted from Lizardman. Of course, these all other champions are good, but I think that that's probably the biggest one for me. None of these 4 epics I don't have are interesting, exciting for me. Ogryn Tribes. So here's where we get some interesting stuff. Gerptuk and Ignatius is definitely 2 of the ones I want on my squad, being able to have access to for sure. And then over here, Skull Crusher, I wouldn't be mad about, but I feel pretty solid with my epic options, having Maneater and Ugo ready to go. But yeah, getting an Gerptuk and Ignatius would be awesome. We move down to Demon Spawn. I do need a lot of help in Demon Spawn. There's a lot of options that would be great. A Mortu Macabre, a Hefrak, a Candrafon, a Sissia. Really, any of these legendaries would pretty much be very good. And then from the epics, Allure is probably my most wanted. I wouldn't be mad with a Magnar, but definitely would love an Allure for that Fire Knight push for sure. Undead Horde, I'm in the same boat. Most of the champs here would be awesome, but I feel pretty solid. A Crypt King, a Rotos would be great. A Mashald would be great. A Battle would be great. I mean, picking up a Morrigan so I, can still get her would be cool. Here, a Vogoth. Oh, give me 2 Vogoths, I'll be happy. A Gorgorab or an Anax, something like that would be a good play. Dark Elves, we're missing a few Dark Elves, but none that are like, oh my gosh, I have to have. Zavia would be kind of cool, but I do already have Elenarl, so I'm not even sure if I'd really use her. A Ruel, maybe. We'll see. I'm not sure. If I get, the new Shadowkin, Ruel could be a good possibility for me. As far as the epics go, none of them are really popping off as being champions I super want. So that's where we are with Dark Elves. Night Revs, there's a lot of champs from here I would love, particularly these bottom 3 right here. Tomb Lord, Tidor, or Calvalax would be amazing. Shemnath I would be okay with as well. Gaius I would be okay with. And down here, a Rector would be awesome to get access to, just so we have that revival. Doom Priest would be awesome as well. Sepulchre Sentinel. Then we go down here. We got the Dwarves. Dwarves, I'm actually really solid with. There are, of course, some that I would definitely like. Underpriest Brogni, Molly, Trunda, Herndig, all great options. But from the epic category, I think I'm pretty good. A Melga maybe would be a good option to pick up, but nothing really out of the ordinary or crazy there. And then for Shadowkin, like I said, we're hoping for that Mishinaki because he just looks like so much fun. I'd be happy with a Lady Kimmy, a Yoshi, any of those. And then for the epics, really just a Taragi, I think, is the only one that's super interesting for me. And then, of course, any of these new Sylvan Watchers would be awesome. I'm really keeping an eye out for Ruella, for Fire Knight, and Mistrider Daithi, because I think he's got some awesome potential. But that's kind of where we're at. So we're going to go ahead and pull some of our shards. Let's go ahead and hop into, we'll go to 777. We'll just say, give me something good. There we go. Give me something good with these 2 times. And let's pull. Here we go. We got Sacred Shard number 1. Let's see if we can get anything awesome. First one's an epic. We're already off to a good start. Melga, that's one of the champions we wanted. This is a new dwarf for me, which is going to be amazing. She has the revive. Like I said, I'm making a push in Faction Wars. Melga is a revive for the dwarves, so this is going to be definitely one of the new champions that I build up. She also has this really great shield buff with heals, and a basic that has a chance of removing a debuff, which is always nice. Definitely excited about this, even though it's an epic. Sometimes epics can really change the game, so let's head into number 2. Let's see what we can get here. Legendary. Nope, we got an epic. That's okay. Seeker. Okay. This will be helpful for Faction Guardians. I do already have a Seeker. It may also be potentially a good option later on to build a second Seeker, potentially for like a Bat Eater team in Clan Boss. I'm pretty solid with what I've got for Clan Boss now, but definitely nice to have him for Faction Guardians. So Sacred number 3. Here we go. We got him, Mishinaki. Let's go. This is the champion that I wanted. I'm so excited about this. This guy looks like so much fun, even though he's new and he doesn't really have any like testing really done other than a couple of the other content creators on the the test servers. But I'm so excited for this. He's gonna be very good, and I think for Hydra, and I think he's going to be very good for my Shadowkin Faction Wars. I currently don't really have many champions built. I have several epics that are like on level 40 with some basic gear, but just having him, this is going to be very powerful. Having that decreased defense and decreased attack, I'm very happy with this champion. That is awesome. So I just want to go double check my points because I do want to save some of my sacreds if we can. So that puts us at 1,000 points. So we are aiming for this 2,500 so I can get the epic. So let's keep going. We're at 1,000 points. We're going to keep going. That is awesome, though. I'm so excited. That was very, 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 very before pity. I think that was like my 4th shard. I only had 1 shard pulled before, so definitely excited about that. Back to an epic. That's okay. All right, we got a Soul Drinker. He's actually not bad if he's paired with like, I think it was Gaius. There's like a interesting Soul Drinker comp, but nothing crazy. Here we go into the next one. What is happening? I'm so excited about. I thought it was Ignatius. I was very excited about Ignatius, but Big Gun is also very, very good. This ability here is going to be amazing for Faction Wars. We've got this ability that's going to be amazing for Faction Wars, and this ability is not that great, but he is going to be very good for my Ogryn Tribes Faction Wars, and he's another legendary. I mean, that's 2 legendaries. Oh my gosh, that's insane. I can't believe I haven't had luck like this in a while. Holy crap. Oh man, I really hope people watch this video because this is exciting. I don't even know how many points that puts me at. It's not uploading. I'm almost to that 2,500. Oh man, let's go. Let's keep going. We're gonna keep pulling. We're having insane luck. We gotta keep going. Come on, give me back to back. What is happening? This is the most insane luck I've ever had. I don't know anything about this champion. Basilius Roanus attacks one enemy, has an 80% chance of stealing a random buff and a chance of placing a block buff. Okay. Attacks one enemy 3 times, ignores defense buff, shield buffs, and block damage, as well as 50% of the target's defense. All right. Attacks all enemies, 75% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. Decreases each target's turn meter by 50% if the stun debuff is not placed. Okay. Definitely doesn't seem like he's an insane champion. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of very good, things. Maybe for Faction Wars, though. My High Elves is in a pretty good spot as of right now, but definitely a possibility to use him in the future for sure. Holy crap. Can we get 3 in a row? If this is another legendary. Okay, we're at an epics. We're at epics. It's okay. Kalia, okay. Nothing crazy I don't think about her. This is the Otter. Yeah, Otter person. She pairs with Otter, so definitely not bad. Let's keep going though. We're doing it all. We're going all in. This luck is insane. Okay. Another Dur the Hungerer. I already have him, but he's Faction Guardian, so definitely no complaints there. We got 2 more. We're going all in. Okay, Romero. I don't think I've had Romero, so this is a new champion. He pairs well with Juliana, but as far as I know, he's really not that great. Yeah, I think he got a buff recently. But he's still not amazing. So 1 more. Can we get 1 more legendary? Oh man, give me 1 more. Come on, 1 more. Okay, it's just another epic. Okay, guys, if you saw my last video about the new update that was coming up with the new faction and everything, Lady Annabelle was one of the champions that I was actually really excited about for several reasons. 1, she's a Banner Lord, and as I showed you at the start of this video, I don't have many Banner Lords built, and so she's going to be very, very good, I think, for my Faction War team, for sure, but she has some really interesting kit. So this right here is just a basic that heals, which is very nice, lots of healing. 3% max HP, but it hits twice, so it's actually 6% of max HP, which is crazy. This 2 here attacks all enemies and places Leech and places decreased speed on targets with less than 50% turn meter, which is pretty nice. Then we've got this A3 where you swap HP with a target ally. If the champion's HP is equal to or higher than the target's after the swap, places a Revive on Death buff on the target ally. And if that champion's HP is lower after the swap, you place a Revive Death on her. And also places a 30% increase speed buff on all allies for 2 turns, which is really awesome. But then we've got this, which is whenever an ally or an enemy dies, she just heals for 50% of her HP. She's a healing monster, and I'm very excited for her. This ability is amazing. A 4-turn cooldown too, which is pretty good, I think, at least. The AoE Leech is going to help keep my team alive. The decreased speed is going to help with that as well. I am super excited about that. I think this was the craziest summon session that I've seen. I can't believe it. 3 legendaries. That is crazy. Let's go take a look. So we've got Basilius Roanus, which maybe Faction Wars. Mishinaki, who I'm super excited to build. We also got a Big Un, which is just super fun. And then we actually got some really good epics. Melga is amazing. She's going to be a dwarf reser for me, which I'm super excited for. Dur, I already have. As you can see, I got one right here, but he's going to be a faction guardian. Lady Annabelle also is amazing. The other 3 not so great. Let's head over to faction guardians real fast. So let's see, what was it? Undead Horde. Oh, we actually already had, this is actually my 3rd Seeker. Okay, my bad there. I thought that it was my 2nd Seeker, but still super exciting. Demon Spawn, though, we can go ahead and throw in. Oh, look at that. Soul Drinker is also a 2nd for me, so we actually get that accuracy and resistance for my epic Demon Spawns as well, which is awesome. But I am so excited. Definitely look forward to a build of some of these champions because Mishinaki is going to get built. Big Un is going to get built. I'm so excited. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys had just as much luck as I did. Man, I'm going crazy. I can't believe it just happened. But that's going to be it for me. If you enjoyed these summons today, guys, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe for further content. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.